Booking in sales calls via Instagram with the use of AI is now officially on easy mode. I'm pretty sure you're already using ChatGPT, but the question is, are you using it the right way? What if you would have a trained AI appointment setter that could help you with every DM conversation and book in more calls? And can one simple script really replace your appointment setter and save you hours and hours of manual outreach? That's exactly what we're going to be covering today in this video. I'm really excited to share all of this with you. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Yuri, and for the last 13 years, I've been in digital marketing and sales, helping businesses scale and get more leads online. So guys, let's just dive in. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with ChatGPT, and you might have seen this option here to explore GPTs and create a custom GPT, which you can do right here. Now, what's a custom GPT? It's basically a standalone ChatGPT trained for a specific purpose, meaning that you can train it specifically and give it specific instructions, for instance, for copywriting, for appointment setting, for creating presentations, for whatever you would want, right? And opposed to the normal ChatGPT, it just gives generic response, and the custom GPT is really trained specifically for that purpose. And I will show you in a second what instructions I'm giving it for appointment setting with all of my knowledge, all the frameworks, every qualifying step in there, so you can build this for yourself as well in the custom GPT. Now, this is a paid functionality of ChatGPT, and I do recommend all of my clients to get the paid version of ChatGPT because it's simply a lot faster. You have these options to create custom GPTs and to also share that with your team members. So if you have a copywriter, if you have an appointment setter, if you have a designer, you can instruct the custom GPT and share this with your team members, which is a great functionality. So overall, it's just a lot faster, a lot better, a lot quicker. It's something that I use on a daily basis, and at the moment I think it's only like $15 per month. So in my opinion, a really good investment. So we would go here to create GPT, and here you could name it appointment setter, right? And the description is helps me and the team to book in more sales calls from the DMs. Now, this is the juicy part. This is where we get into the instructions, because you really want to instruct it the right way as a qualified appointment setter. You don't want it to fuck up the conversations that you're having. You don't want it to be too pushy. You don't want it to ask dumb questions. So this is why you need good settings and good instructions. And this is exactly what I'm going to be showing you here, which instructions I gave it and how you can tailor this to your own ChatGPT setter. So the first thing is that you want to tell about who you are, what you do, right? So in my case, I'm a high-ticket marketing mentor. I help coaches, consultants. I help them scale past 20K per month with using my system of ads and appointment setters. This is my mentorship, Move Your Grind. This is what my offer includes, right? I help my clients with follower ads, DM frameworks, lead generation on autopilot using the ads, the scripting, further getting like clear on the offer. There's more steps in here, but these are like the main steps, helping you to get a trained appointment setter, doing the qualifications there, making sure we hire A-player team members for their team, the sales, the closing, the pricing, everything, right? So this is what I do, and this is obviously what ChatGPT needs to know about me in the DM conversations. Now, the main goals. It's for ChatGPT to book in qualified calls with the emphasis on qualified, with people who make more than 5K per month. Filter out unqualified leads, people who are just beginning, people with mindset issues. I want people to watch my VSL, to watch my freebies, and I want it to handle objections about time, money, partner, whatever. So this is what I want it to do. And then here it actually has my most important links, my call booking link, as well as my link to my VSL, I think this is, yeah. So further, I wanted to respond as my trained appointment setter, and I wanted to use the ACA or ARA framework. So as soon as we have a conversation, we don't just want to fire off questions, sound like a robot, sound like an AI, but we actually want to acknowledge the person, give it a compliment, and then ask or tell a story how it relates to me as well. And if the prospect asks a question, I want it to also obviously reply to that question and not skip over that. So next one, tone and language. This is my tone, my language. ChatGPT is getting better by the day, so it is quite familiar with my tone of voice, of how I speak. I'm not too formal. I can use humor. I'm open. I'm friendly. I'm easy to talk to. Still the authority in my field. And then the lead filtering. So this is super important. Understanding, and this really goes into, this is what I do with all my one-on-one clients as well, to really dive into the appointment setting script, how to tailor this specifically to your niche, to your industry, to your tone of voice. So this is the meat and potatoes of things. This is the most fundamental part of how you qualify in the DMs, right? This is not just something you can copy paste, but something you really need to understand of how to speak to your prospects and how you can move the ball forward in the DM conversations. So I'm not going to be spending too much time on this because I have different modules about appointment setting, but we ask them about current situation, goal, the gap, AdSense setters, or sorry, this is like the unique methodology, then the call suggestion, and then this is actually like suggesting the call link. All right, so here we offer the link to the Calendly. This is the whole booking process. It's another process on its own. As soon as you have qualified, what does the booking process look like? Sending the link, what does your Calendly look like? Your qualifying questions, how do you follow up after booking in the call, before the call, keeping the prospect warm. That's a whole different topic with the appointment setter can support with, or you perhaps in the beginning. Booking process, using the VSL, and then handling objections. So the most common objections: I need more clients, I don't have time, can afford it. And eventually here, if you're interested in booking the call, this is the link to the Calendly. I think this was up here as well. This goes here, I think. Let's put that there. If any of this resonates, guys, and if this is something really that you want to implement in your business as well to consistently scale past 20K per month, obviously it's much more than configuring your ChatGPT, even though that's definitely a step in the right direction. But if you want to get consistent traffic, install the ads, jump out of the organic grind, make sure you have a proper setter, proper systems to work with, then go ahead and book down a call below and let's have a chat to see if I can help you with this entire process. But for now, I'll just run you through the rest of the settings. So I would just take this and put that into here. And yeah, then I just basically create the GPT. I obviously have that in place already. And I will show you a short little demo soon. So my GPT should be this one. Oh, this is still draft. I think it's this one. These are the drafts I just created. This one. Anyway, it's exactly similar. So here, appointment setter as a demo, right? There's different conversations happening here. For instance, here we did the outreach. So to the question, guys, like if this can, let me just first complete the demo and then enter the question if this can replace your appointment setter. So here, conversation we're having. I just chuck it in. And that's it, right? So what does it do here, right? So it acknowledges what she said. You can see it's my tone of voice. She asks a question. What about you? Always had ads and setters. I evolved. Referrals, organic hustle, wearing the hats. Correct. No, our mentor coaches. And see, this is one of my qualifying questions. Curious about what you do. Like, what's your current offer like? What do you help your clients achieve, and what price point? Let me see if this makes sense. So we asked her. Yeah, we don't know much about her. We know she's a brand designer, right? The questions that we're asking here, it's about like, what's your current offer like? I'm not asking like, what do you do? Because that's obviously she's a brand designer, and like how, what do you help your clients achieve and at what price points? This is obviously not stuff that I can get from here. So yep, I would just take it here, take this, put it in here. I would take out like these little things, respect. Right, send this message. I always send it one by one, just like this, so you don't sound like a robot or something that's templated. I would go to the next one. I would obviously, of course, review to answer your question. And this is also nice, like informal to answer your queue. Yeah, this is a little bit salesy. Started, I don't know, it's clicked. So I'll probably just take this, send this, and now I'm going to, yeah, and then probably send this, and then the question. Take out this thing. So there's a little bit of manual work that we still do, but this saves a lot of brain capacity, what to think, how to reply. Specifically if you're new to appointment setting, right? Now you no longer need to think. You can just copy paste this, put it in, and it gives you proper questions as long as you give the right input. If you have a good appointment setting script, if you have good qualifying questions, if you understand what the process just in general looks like, because yeah, as you see, the feedback is good here, but you do need to strategically look at it like, okay, what questions am I asking, and am I moving the ball forward in the right way? So to the question that I asked in the beginning, like, can this replace your appointment setter? At the moment, I would say no, because things like these, the little dashes here, people can just spot easily that it's AI generated. And also from a strategical standpoint, you need to understand where you're moving the conversation to, and also like initial messages or follow-up. So let's say I would reply here to Liana and she would not reply. I obviously need, or the appointment setter in this case would need to create a more reminder, and at the next day do a follow-up. Perhaps at one day in the future, maybe in the near future, like AI would be able to do so. But for now, this is just a great tool if you're in the DMs yourself, to really put it on easy mode and to make sure you follow up quickly, directly, with the right tone of voice, and saving a lot of brain capacity, or for your appointment setter, because you can just share this GPT and your appointment setter can do this and simply increase his amount of touch points. So just a great additional tool to have, really honestly, to put it on easy mode using this as well as for either for yourself or for your appointment setter. So yeah, guys, with that, I hope this was valuable to you. Please get ChatGPT. Plus, make sure to use this tool, jump into the DM, start booking calls, and when you feel ready, when you feel like you have the flow, when you have some testimonials, when you have clients, when you have cash, you're ready to actually scale, then go ahead, book in a call down below. Let's have a chat to see if me and my team can help you. For now, I will see you in the next video.